Okay, right. Hopefully that's all the everything resolved, hopefully. Okay. That was interesting. Right, let me just send folks a message, let them know we're here. That was the most ridiculous fix ever. Right. Everyone. There we go. Let's see if that works. Whew, that was a lot. Okay, let's get that music back and running. Let me see. Where's that music gone? There it is. Right, we've got music sorted. Everything else hopefully sorted. So let's, right, B, can you see this? And can you hear me? I have no idea. I literally shut everything down and restarted everything. Like, even the whole computer, just shut everything down, took everything out, plugged everything back in, and just, for some reason, now it works. I don't know. I'm not going to question it. I'm just going to, it's working. So that will do for me, quite frankly. And here's me thinking it would be a nice, quick, peaceful stream. No, it would be silly. So, yes, I'm just going to adjust the camera ever so slightly there. Just so we've, I very hastily put everything back together after that, but there we go. It's a bit nicer. There we are. Okay, so my general plan was to do a dragon based on what you guys like. I'll say what part I'm doing, and you tell me what kind of thing you want. So, like for example, does it want slit eyes? Does it want big round eyes? Does it want curly horns, straight horns? So I'll do it step by step, and then if you guys let me know, I mean it's just you at the moment, me, but yeah, and just let me know what you think, and then we'll just get this dragon done as a sketch, and then I can do a proper illustration of it another time. So first question is, do we want this dragon to be a very thin, slender dragon, or do we want it to be a chunky dragon, or somewhere in between? What do we think? I might take the first one on this one. You think chunky? Okay, so do a chunky dragon. So in that case, we'll make sure he's a proper chunk. I'm just going to do the basic outline, and then we can add to it as time goes on. Just want to get those basic skull features in, just like that. Chunky boy. Right. Okay. So next question is, what kind of eyes does this dragon want? Do they want quite intimidating slit eyes, or do they want big doughy eyes? Do they want big round eyes, goat-like eyes? What do you think? Nice. Okay, quickly while we're deciding. Goat eyes. Okay. All right. So we'll do that. I thought this might be a fun exercise, just to show sort of like how I draw a dragon and actually get you guys to interact too. So, there we go. A nice big goat eye. There we are. I'm probably just going to ink this with my fountain pen as well, just so it's not quite so messy and we can sort of see results quite quickly. Okay. Right. Next is, does he want like big nostrils or little nostrils? This is turning into Bee's dragon at this point. Tell you what, I'll take this one. I'm going to give him he's a chunky boy, so he's going to need some nice big chunky nostrils, I think. Plenty of wrinkles as well on his snout, just like so. Now then, does he want some big teeth or little tiny teeth? Do you think a dragon with asthma? Oh, I wish that came through a few seconds earlier. Never mind. So what do we think? Let's give him a big old tooth peeking out there. Just make him look a little bit of a janky little dragon. Okay. He's starting to look quite grumpy. Should we make him a grumpy dragon or just a bit of a derpy happy dragon? What do you think? Derpy. Okay. So we're going to give him a big grin. Put a few more teeth in there. We'll make his little tongue derp out at the end here. We do a lot of serious dragons, so doing a little friendly dragon is now I think that he wants a few little spikes here and there. Not really sharp ones, just a few little blunt ones. It's going to be my little artistic add to this. Okay. Now, where does this dragon come from, do you think? Does he come from the mountains? Does he come from a swamp? I'm asking because this will depend what sort of ears he has. It's a very important question to ask. If he's a water dragon, does he have gills of some description? Deep in the forest. Oh, in that case, I think he's going to need quite big ears for listening out for any knights coming in trying to be heroic, trying to bag themselves a dragon. So let's give him some fairly big ears, almost deer-like. So you can keep an eye out for all those nasty knights coming to try and be heroic. We don't want that. And I think if he's in the forest, then he's going to need some disguise. So I think his horns are going to be like tangled old tree branches. maybe with a bit of moss on them. I imagine he takes very long naps, about 100 years or so at a time. Gives things plenty of time to grow on him. There we are. So I imagine also if he's in the forest, he's going to want to be disguised when he's walking about as well, be able to hide at a moment's notice. So imagine his scales almost look like tree bark, all kind of uneven, just so he blends in more. What do we think? A good start? Oh, sketchbook's picked up a crochet hook. Okay. Right then. So we have a little derpy trick. Look at him. Look at the state of him. Right, just adjusting the tripod so we can see that a bit clearer. So, yeah, we want some uneven and bark-like scales. And maybe a bit of moss growing here and there. Maybe the odd mushroom. But see how quick that is to sort of build a completely sort of unique feeling dragon? Is you just need to think about where it comes from, where does it live, what sort of threats is it going to encounter, what sort of things is it going to eat. I imagine this guy probably eats quite a few deer when he gets the chance. Maybe a bit of moss, maybe eat some moss as well. It's got a nice varied diet. Now we've got birthdays. What is going on with this music? I knew I shouldn't have shuffled it. I mean, I'm glad for whoever's birthday it is, but that's not what we want right now. There we go, that's better. Fish, what you might do, especially if he lives in a very sort of like swampy sort of forest, maybe. Maybe it's one of those things he just eats when salmon are migrating upstream or something. Like the bears. Just tries his luck and tries to grab one. But being derpy, he doesn't eat many of them. Because he's not very good at catching them. Right. Well, we've got our sketch down. I think we can start inking him now. Some birds sitting on him with a nest on his back as he walks along the forest. That sounds wonderful. I might give him a little bird friend. Hang on. Helps him keep an eye out. He definitely needs a little bird friend to help him get out of trouble. And stay out of it. Right, so we're going to use this fountain pen again. I should have enough ink in here for this. If we don't, that's not a problem. We will refill it, and I'll be able to show how to refill it as well. If that's the case, but hopefully we should have enough. I haven't used this pen a lot today, so let's do the eye first. I always try and do the eye first because I feel that's where all the life and character comes from. So it gives me a good idea of the dragon straight away. And it's quite sweet because it almost looks like they're watching you draw and bring them to life. Almost like they're saying, what am I going to be? You'd often get a good idea of what their little characters are going to be like. Give them quite a deep brow, making that a shadow. I'll go back through in a bit and put a bit of shading in as well. The brush, if I can. I wonder if it does tickle them. Be interesting to find out, wouldn't it? The little tiny scales up here. Whoops. Oh, I scared myself. Oh my gosh. It is not my night this evening. There you go. You've got some singing glasses as well. We're bringing all sorts of disruptive ASMR this evening. It's been a long day. I've been working on this map and I think it's starting to send me a little bit crazy. Probably because I'm doing a lot of research at the same time, so I then get distracted by all the fascinating folktales and stuff. I'm not very good at saying no. Read later. The stories will still be there later. No, I must know this information now. They did make a very nice chiming noise. I'm not denying that. It just frightened the life out of me because I wasn't expecting it. Let's draw this moss. When I'm drawing moss, I tend to just do lots of little hand movements and just try and move it around side to side as best I can. Just to keep it looking irregular. You don't want to be doing it in a really uniform way because otherwise it looks strange. Nature isn't uniform, nature isn't perfect, and moss especially is not perfect. I mean, it's wonderful. I love moss, but when you look at its structure, it's quite erratic, so bear that in mind when you're drawing it. And then mushrooms on his head. Exactly, nature is chaotic. Oh, look at him, he's already looking so alive. So when I'm doing all these lines with just a pen, as opposed to using a brush, it's pretty much the same technique as with the dip pen. But because I know I'm not going in with the brush later, I'm just being a bit denser with those lines to make sure that I'm getting that nice shading sensation going on there. Sensation? Effect. Oh my god, my poor brain. Absolutely knackered. He looks quite sweet, doesn't he? Yeah, he looks quite happy. He looks like a happy little dragon. This music really suits him as well. Imagine him plodding through the forest, not really thinking about anything in particular. Can't imagine there's a lot of thought going on behind those eyes. Look, it's the look of a dragon that takes way too many naps. Oh yeah, he definitely wobbles. He doesn't walk, he wobbles, 100%. Apologies in advance if I suddenly have to end stream, by the way. Not just tonight, but for the next few streams. I don't want to get too much into it, but there are some family stuff things. This is for people watching later on if it suddenly cuts off. There is some family stuff going on, which means that I need to be at beck and call at quite short notice. So if I do suddenly have to end stream, it is nothing personal. I haven't got tired of you. I haven't got bored. It's just it will just be needed at very, very short notice. So fingers crossed that won't be the case, but just let you know, in plenty of time. I tell you what, I really like this ink. What number is it? It's number 1. You'd think I'd remember that. But yeah, if you ever go into ink drawing, this stuff's lovely. It's a really, really deep, rich black. It's absolutely wonderful. And a little seems to go a very, very long way. It's proper fountain pen ink as well. So I tried the normal walnut ink that I've got, and oak ink, in this fountain pen. It didn't like it at all. I think it was just a bit too mineral based, because actually when it dries it's quite powdery. The oak stuff, I mean. So I think that this stuff, obviously being specialised for fountain pens, just runs a lot smoother. So, welcome back, Kieran. Look, we got it working. Probably a good job, because either me or the computer was about to go out the window. I mean, I'd probably be able to reach it if that was the case. And I suddenly went, oh, if I threw the computer out the window, because there's like a porch outside my window. But yeah. Just thought of a name for him. Bogtooth. I don't know why, just sprung into my head, and I really take that as the drawing's trying to tell me what his name wants to be. So I usually trust that, especially when it comes to dragons. Yeah, if I just show you a close-up of this inklet, really, really dark, it's lovely. This is the problem I have when I'm ever sketching out a new dragon, is that I just want to do a new big drawing of them immediately. I do not have time to do that at the moment. But I'll stick him in the sketchbook, and he can wait his turn. He'll have company in there. There's lots of ink drawings that are waiting to happen in there. Gotta say, I'm getting this done a lot quicker than I'm not having to dip my pen every couple of minutes. Just catching up the chat. Oh my gosh, 2 hours setting up stream. That sounds painful. I've been through so much different webcam software and stuff over the past like couple of months, getting ready to stream and stuff. I'm just sick of it. When it just randomly, like I was saying to B, I got the stream back simply by just completely unplugging everything and restarting the computer and just re-plugging everything in. No rhyme or reason to it. It's just like, oh yeah, that's fine then. Like, okay, that's exactly how it was just now, but okay. Whatever. I just get frustrated with it because I don't think my soul is from a place where there's lots of technology. My soul harkens back from a time where you're drawing by candlelight with a dip pen. Yeah, see, things that aren't allegedly meant to be sentient, computers do respond to death threats quite well. You don't realize there is actually a hamster inside of the computer. They weren't kidding. I'm getting way too into this. This was meant to be just a sketch. It's turning into a full-blown drawing. Oh, it would be a cute idea. Please don't give me any more projects to think about. Oh my gosh. Got so many dragons in my sketchbook saying, do a story about me. Not just dragons, all sorts of creatures are in there. I can't decide whether my sketchbook would be a lovely thing to fall into as an alternate reality or terrifying. And given bits of moss and lichen and all kinds of stuff just growing on him. I can imagine. See, he started off being a derpy little dragon, and now he's going to be a fountain of wisdom for people. He's probably a bit dim in some regards, but quite wise in others, I imagine. Especially when he probably knows his way around the bog, let's be honest. Also, hello. See how much I was getting engrossed there. Just completely forgot the chat existed for a second. I love the little writing corner that just happens in chat. It's lovely. I swear one day I'm just going to have to give you guys just a bunch of my sketches and say, right, go into a corner and get writing. I'll keep you occupied for a while. doing some irregular bark like scales now. Not perfect, but it'll give me the idea, so I'll draw them later down the line. I know what I mean. That's true. Might be a cool little competition to do, maybe. Speaking of which, I need to find a new, I need to pick out a new winner for the book cover or album cover one that I just finished, because I contacted the person who won and they haven't got back to me. So it's just like, you can't have it if you don't respond, because I don't know what to draw for you. So they've had a week to respond and they haven't. So I think I'll pick a new winner and just let them know why. Right, quick glass of water. Drying out here next to the candies. I can imagine doing that. Just eating the mushrooms that are growing on it. I mean, waste not, want not, I suppose. I might have to post a picture of him on Instagram later and say, right, write a short story for him. Well, to be fair, Kieran, I would have got it done a lot quicker had the stream behaved itself. My brain's just frazzled today, so I am going a bit slower than usual. But I am trying to pick up a reasonable pace for this. Like I said, it was meant to be a sketch, just a quick sketch tonight, but I am enjoying this far too much. Oh, have fun. See you later. Ooh, reading. That sounds fun. Yes, rebel against the algorithm. Or, help it. One of the two. I don't know anymore. Whatever the kids are saying these days. God, I felt about 100 saying that. Now look, I didn't sell my soul to the devil. I can't confirm whether it was a devil or not. I was probably asleep. Definitely sold it to something. Because the improvements were swift, so I can only assume that I made some sort of otherworldly contract with some sort of chaotic demon creation thing. And that's why I draw good now. It's my art demon. Kieran calling me out here. It must have been reasonable because I took it. But yeah, this guy's going to need a proper illustration at some point, I think. So I can get all those lovely details and stuff in. He might be the next big project, like for art streams. I'll go over multiple streams maybe, because doing this as a proper illustration will take a long time. And I will probably need to do it on the easel as well, most likely. No, I could probably do it on the table actually. Just might just have to go up a size in paper. There is an A3, which I think is probably as big as I'm going to be able to fit on here comfortably. We'll see. See what we can do. Jig around with layout. See what will fit. Okay. A bit of shading on that eye to give him a heavy brow, so we don't want to not take advantage of that. Get a bit of shading in. I find the more complete a sketch you have, by the time it comes around to doing the main thing, the easier it is. You can essentially just copy it. Everything here is shorthand for something that I know that I do regularly, so it's in a language all its own, almost. Oh, I almost forgot his bird. Don't forget that. Oh God, Kieran, don't do it. Me and B going to warn you off creating a manga by yourself. Or any sort of comic work. Oh, speaking of which, new episode tomorrow. Wahoo! You can always put ideas in Inks and Murmurs, or Murmurs and Ink, sorry. That's what it's there for. Which I'm thinking I might slowly start encouraging others to use that server, actually. It's just a good space for creatives of all kinds to just come and get critiqued, develop their skills, share their ideas, just hang out with other creative people. I will look into that in the new year, though, because that might take a fair bit of setup to try and get it properly, so it's nice and safe for everybody. Right now there's just a handful of us, so it's not too much hassle. A VIP club, if you will. There we go. Right. Hey, we didn't have to top up the fountain pen. Marvellous. Seriously, I've been using this pen almost every day since I've got it and filled it up, and I haven't had to refill it once yet. It's pretty impressive. Yes, listen to me. Right. Do writing. Right, okay. Let's do that nice and tight on the leaking ink anywhere. Here he is. Not bad for how long we've been going. 56 minutes and 52 seconds. That's all right. Just under an hour. That's fine. Right, so I will get a picture of this guy up on Instagram. I know, isn't he cute? And I'll see if you guys want to sort of write anything underneath him, like his story, characteristics, things like that. Like you said, I think it might be fun. So we'll definitely do that. But for now, I need to go and sleep because I have been drawing essentially all day. So my eyes are completely knackered. So I will be back streaming on Friday. Hopefully we won't have any more hiccups and it'll be fine. And I will see you guys then. But yeah, keep an eye on the post. Share this video once it's up for anyone that you think might like it. And yeah, just keep sharing. Share those videos and get it out there because it will really help. Anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.